Boom, we're live. It is August
the 5th.
5th. Yes, August 5th. And we are checking out the pop drop from our trusty friends over at $7 a pop.
Is this the first stream we've done in August?
For the pop drop, yes. Also potentially just in August in general.
That's what I'm saying.
Was the Nope one in June, right? It was June.
You mean July?
Whenever. I am so upside down. Boy, you turned me inside out.
Upside.
Yeah.
down.
So, but hello, welcome. If you're watching live, hello. And if you are watching after the fact, hello. We're gonna check out what dropped. It dropped at 6. It's now like 7:20. So it's been a little time. So not everything is gonna be there.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we can't even pull up like their Instagram posts. Although actually they might have revealed it, but typically Friday is a blind drop.
Yeah, they reveal it.
So maybe we'll pull up the Instagram. But until we do, we're hanging out. We're going to talk for a little bit, catch everybody up on what's going on in our lives here. We got Laren, our trusty buddy. Laren, hey Ed and Haley. Oh, sorry, I said buddy. Our trusty friend, Laren. Hey Ed and Haley, how are you? I'm going to have to listen while driving for the beginning of the stream. Yes.
Pay attention to the road.
Be safe, Laren.
Please.
Be safe.
God.
So
We don't want to be liable for any destruction of Laren and or his car.
yes. So funny thing happened with Laren not that long ago. I made a post in the community tab for a movie that Haley and I were going to be watching. And I commented, I was like, all thanks to a really nice suggestion from Laren. And Haley was the one who told me that Laren had said it.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know. Maybe it's just because you suggest us movies often that by association, I was like, oh, Laren.
Yeah, you're just guilty by association.
Yeah, exactly.
So Laren commented, he was like, I'm really flattered, but unfortunately, I do not recall making that particular recommendation. So yeah, as far as I know, no one recommended Society to us, as far as I can remember. By the way, that's the movie that we watched, Society, from Brian Yuzna, 1989, I believe.
Yes.
So let's talk about that real quick, because we're not gonna do we won't do something like Nope for that movie. You know what I mean?
Because it's Society.
Well, and yeah, it's so nichey and culty, and in both in the subject matter and in terms of what that movie appeals to people. It's like a very cult classic, I guess you could say. So
as Arrow appeals to, like, that's their audience, is like niche horror lovers.
But we will really quickly here talk about it because
we always do.
I think it's neat, and we'll pull it up here so we can see a nice image while we talk about it.
We always talk about what we just watched.
Yeah, what we've just recently watched. Society 1989.
Look at movie. Society movie.
And we're
I don't even think, can you show
we're gonna
anything of this?
Trust me. We're gonna show this.
Oh.
And we'll let's do Society poster. Yeah, because if you just type in Society 1989, you start to see some of the stuff that you probably don't want to be seeing.
No.
All right, so let's
not for the faint of heart.
Definitely not. Share Chrome tab, and boom. And boom. Cool. All right, so this is the movie that Haley and I watched right here.
Yes.
It's called Society. Let's make it a little bit bigger. There we go. And let's get Laren out of there. Sorry, Laren. Okay, so this is the movie that Haley and I watched not that long ago. This was part of my, because I collect Arrow video titles. This is part of the Arrow catalog. And we popped it in. I gave Haley 3 choices. I picked 3 of the movies, and then she was the one who decided which one we watched out of those 3. So it was like a collaboration. You know, I chose the 3, and then she chose the film, kind of thing. And she chose this on the false recommendation of Laren. And I'm happy she did, because this turned out to be one of my favorite horror films. It's a very unique film in terms of what it presents. Basically, if you can read this little subtitle thing right here, right here, it says, "The rich have always fed off the poor. This time it's for real."
Yeah, quite literally.
So there's some good social commentary going on here in the film, and there's also a lot of really good makeup and practical
Yeah,
effects.
I would go as far as to say, like, one of the best, like, in a horror movie that I've ever seen,
Yeah,
ever.
absolutely.
Like, it's up like, practical effects ranking, it ranks up there with, like, American Werewolf, and, like,
Yeah,
why aren't we talking about this more?
and that was 8 years prior to this film.
Right.
So this is 8 years after American Werewolf. So it's still in the 80s, right on the tail end, right around the time Batman 1989 came out.
Mhm.
And you know, not giving any spoilers away, it's definitely a movie you just have to watch for yourself. But
Yeah.
it's basically a kid who is very
Skeptical.
skeptical, unsure of the people around him, especially his family. He
Mhm.
believes something really, truly wrong and weird and creepy is going on with his family.
But he doesn't know why.
No. And the movie is a slow burn. It is the definition of a slow burn because it almost lost me.
Yeah.
Like midway through, I was like, man, this movie needs to pick up, do something because I am about to just check out.
Yeah.
And my hot take, or my not even a hot take, my just take on the film is this is one of the best payoffs
Oh, of course.
in a movie
Of course.
ever. Because if you're not, and a lot of people will be turned off by the payoff,
Yeah.
the climax, if you will. And
It's,
you're either gonna like it or hate it.
don't eat while watching. We almost ate dinner while watching this, and we're like,
Yeah.
we should probably save it till after just because of, like, the cover alone.
Yeah. And you're either gonna like it or hate it. But for me personally, once the climax and the not even a twist, because it's being alluded to throughout the whole film, but once that comes to fruition,
Well, it's like I would say it's a twist because they're alluding to something, but, like, nothing on God's green earth could have anticipated that. It's like, something weird's going on, but I don't think ever in a million years anybody would ever be able to guess that. Like, even with the cover, like, the cover doesn't even do it justice. Like, okay, so there's a woman, like, peeling her face off, or, like, even the other cover, like, that one. It's nuts.
does your back hurt? If everybody could see how like this Haley is, does your back hurt?
No.
Like sit up straight. Look at that. Do you see how like much access she just gained right there?
You mean height?
Access. You just gained
Oh.
access between the mic. Now
Oh.
go to where you were. Oh my, that is horrible posture.
Oh, my posture is terrible.
That is terrible.
Like, you would hate to see me, like, in high school, like, how I would sit at
Wow.
my desk. Like, it literally hurts to sit up straight.
Like I'm sitting up straight right now because I feel like I have to. Otherwise, I can't do a stream too long.
No, like, sitting up straight for too long hurts my body. Like, I swear to God, like, I would be, like, 5 inches taller. It had, like, my posture been fixed.
Anyways, that was just like a little. I just looked over and I was like, "Wow, she's like this." Anyways, we'll just go off on a tangent on this movie, and that's not the point of the stream. Point of the stream is to just quickly update you on what we've been watching. Society, go check it out if you're into body horror. If you're into horror in general, if you're not, don't check it out. It's gonna 100% turn you off.
If you're into B movies, like horror, B movie, cult classics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely check it out.
On a really quick side note, though, just because I'm not going to talk too long on it, only because I watched it without you.
What?
One of the Criterion horror films, Don't Look Now, that's regarded as like one of the best British films, like of all time.
Mhm.
I hated it. I hated it.
Uh-oh.
That's a hot take. That's definitely a hot take because it's like I'm sure it's like gotten awards or something. Like it has rave reviews like everywhere you look, and I just couldn't stand it.
Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart, there's a heart.
It was just really bad. In my opinion.
What else have we watched together? We watched.
I only pointed that out because it was a Criterion film, and
Yeah, no.
If you're following our Letterboxd accounts,
Have we
You
talked
don't-
about Child's Play 2? Yeah, we talked about that in Nope, right? In the
Mhm.
Nope one. We watched that recently. I mean, we didn't watch it together today, but she just talked quickly about her Don't Look Now.
Don't Look Now.
Today I watched my Arrow video title Wild Things from 1998.
Things.
Yeah, that's another Full House reference. Wild Things. Actually, that's Fuller House, isn't it? I think that's Fuller House.
I don't know.
In the pilot episode, Wild Things. Right after Jesse sings Forever.
You make my heart sing.
You make everything groovy. Yeah, that's definitely Fuller House. Arrow Video's presentation of Wild Things. I have seen bits and pieces of the film. I never saw it all the way through. This is the definition of a movie where, like, this has more twists and turns than I-95. Wild Things. And it really does. Like I was just like, wow, how many twists and turns can you put into a movie? Wild Things does it. So it is it's a quoted erotic thriller, although the erotic part is not really there for me. So I feel like it's pretty tame. And I watched the unrated version, by the way, because the Arrow video comes with 2 versions. So I was like, oh, let's do the unrated, whatever.
Naturally.
It is so tame. It's not even funny. But anyways, I thought it was a good movie. I actually liked it on my letterbox, which our letterbox are linked down below and on the header of our YouTube channel. So you can follow along with what we're watching.
Yep. That's funny you say that because in Don't Look Now, because it was from 1973, something like that. It's in the 70s, but it was known for being controversial because of the one scene in there, and literally, it's and I can
right?
I can understand like for the 70s maybe, but even for the 70s, like
Yeah.
I've seen more action in other movies, but like I guess in terms of like I don't even know, like I think it was I don't like it was classy. I guess it's not like good lord, it's not like Pink Flamingos, which came out around the same time.
Oh, nothing's like Pink Flamingos.
No, but I'm saying like in terms of like erotic.
So yeah, definitely recommend that. Definitely recommend checking out Wild Things.
I don't recommend Don't Look Now, but don't listen to me. Don't listen to me.
What else? What else? Oh, we've been doing a lot of Charlie Chaplin. So we talked about The Kid. We checked out his short films, A Dog's Life and A Day's Pleasure. The short films from Charlie Chaplin are more just like experimental kind of things. They don't really.
They're experiences.
They're cool. They're cool, but I much prefer his feature length. I feel like he definitely got better as he developed as a performer and a director. So, but we do have those on our letterbox, and I do have a couple other criterions from Charlie Chaplin that I want to check out, particularly Gold Rush. I don't think you added those, or no, you did add those. You added those. I don't know if you added Society, but the Gold Rush is the next one we're going to be watching, followed by The Circus, and then I also have Limelight. So a lot of Charlie Chaplin coming up for us. What else is going on in our lives? We don't just watch movies. No. We don't
That's
movies.
all I do.
At the end of the month, we're going to be heading back down to Florida, which is really exciting because you have a Pink Floyd concert to go to.
Specifically Roger Waters, who's like soloing. It's not really under Pink Floyd anymore.
Okay. So you're going down and I'm tagging along and just hanging out with the family.
Yeah, that was bothering me.
Cool. So that's going on. Just been working a lot. Just crazy working, you know. So but yeah. Anyways, we could ramble on and on and on. But we're gonna see what is going on here with the $7 a pop drop. Hey, look, it's Michael Rooker. Merle. Let's zoom in.
Like from the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, right. What's going on there? $155 for his signature. Matt Stafford again.
Still there.
Kind of looks like him too.
Kind of does.
You have this one, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Stitch with Ducks.
Oh, love him with ducks.
Look at those ducks.
So glad that he's with ducks.
Ooh, Russell.
Russell.
Yeah. Good old Russell.
Russ.
I could go for an updated line from the like the more updated recent Carl. Or no, actually, that's not an updated recent
Oh, it's
Carl.
a
That's the old one.
re-release.
Well, no, I'm thinking of the one Doug Days or
Oh,
whatever.
what the Doug doing?
Doug Days. Here's Christian Bale as Mr. Batman.
Doofy as always.
But that does definitely give me Christian Bale vibes. The way the mouth, like I've always
Sure.
said, the mouth right there.
Sure.
Ooh, this is always my favorite Ranger from the Power
The
Rangers.
White Ranger.
Yeah. And what's weird is that like I don't even get white vibe. Like to me, the brown
Gold.
Ranger,
I was gonna say
gold,
gold.
something like that. Yeah. But he was always my favorite in the, especially in the movie.
I wasn't a Power Rangers
Go
fan.
go Power Rangers! No.
Not
Okay.
really. Yeah.
Um.
Wasn't into those guys.
Ooh, Sasha dead.
Yeah, I would like to have that one at some point.
Funko Shop exclusive.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it will be
Nice.
mine. Oh yeah,
Hairy baby.
right here.
Hairy baby.
Watch the hair.
Hairy.
Ooh, look, he is just tired.
Oh, he zonked. He zonked. That's a cute one. I like pulling a hey hey.
Yeah, that's cute.
Like, hey hey.
The teddy bear girl, the very first walker we ever see on the show.
Mhm.
And then
Max.
Max, that's a cute one.
Max. From the Go Calendar Club exclusive.
Yeah, this is a rare like a 1, 2, 3 punch of lineup that I would want each one of these right here.
Yeah.
I would take each one. Usually it's like one, you know, like
Yeah.
there's no like, okay, right here. Don't want any of these.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want any of these. Oh, that David S. Pumpkin, Tom Hanks SNL is kind of cool.
I would like the Gerard Way, My Chemical Romance, but it's not like I would go out of my way and get him.
And he's a special edition. You don't like those?
I want to know where it's from. Ollie.
And then just Spider-Man. This is a Homecoming, I believe. Is this?
Yes.
Ooh, that's kind of neat.
Bobinsky, with a little jumping mouse that go toodle.
And he's a perfect because he has no rating. So.
Coraline is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yep.
The jumping mice that go
I really like this breast cancer awareness Joker.
They're releasing one for Hello Kitty, and I'm getting that one.
Yeah.
Like ASAP.
Yep, we'll be covering that and what's new for Funko next week.
Yes.
Yes, it will be yours.
Oh, yes, it will be mine.
Like Zoinks, man. Oh, I don't know about this. I don't know, Scoob.
Scoob.
I sound like Shaggy.
Yeah, you do. I swear, like if you shaved, like you could cosplay him so good. Hairy baby.
All right, Spider-Man: Far From Home. Also Tony. He sent me a photo on Instagram. Tony's Movies and More sent me an Instagram message, and he picked up another $7 a pop. $7 a pop. Pop. He picked up a pop from $7 a pop, and it was the Chubbs Chase from Happy Gilmore with the missing fingers. That's what he picked up. So actually, at this point, $7 a pop should sponsor us.
Yeah,
because we're sending people their way.
Literally.
So, ooh, Abraham, 6 out of 10. I've always wanted this one.
Yeah, we've seen it in person, but it wasn't too good looking.
I've always wanted this one because I love how his like glasses are like halfway up his face. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? Nobody just pulls them out, puts them on. So good.
So good.
That's a cool one, Maleficent.
Yeah, I like the new releases, like of the Hot Topic. I think they're exclusive to deluxe villains. I like those.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Fantastic stretched. That's really cool. His arms are stretched. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to quickly talk about. So we'll just pause right here. So I went into GameStop the other day and I came across the biggest pop I've ever seen in my life. And that was the Jurassic Park movie poster pop. I shared it on the community tab here on the channel and on my Instagram. This thing, it's huge. It's huge. It took me by surprise how heavy it is too. Like it feels like a piece of luggage that you give to the airport when you're traveling. That's how heavy this thing was.
A carry-on.
Oh my god, it was insane. And then someone commented, they were like, "But the pops should be bigger themselves."
No, I don't think so.
And I was like, "Well, if you do that, what's going to happen is you're going to cover the tagline in the Jurassic Park
Yeah.
poster, which is an adventure 65 million years in the making."
Mhm.
And from an artistic standpoint, you don't want that covered, so they
No.
have to be that size. Unless you make the poster bigger, but then the pops are just going to still be equally as small.
Yeah.
Anyways,
No, I think it's perfect the way it is.
yeah, it was yeah, it was perfect. And very, very cool if you can find one. And I think they're just under 40 bucks for this thing.
$40 a pop.
So if you come across it and it was at my GameStops. So check out your GameStops because they're apparently getting them in stock. Paul, just dropping in real quick. Hope y'all are doing great. See y'all tomorrow. Yes. So tomorrow we're going to be doing our Fans of Something Live episode 5. Fans of Something Live episode 5 with Paul from Paul's Adventures. So it's gonna be a lot of theme park talk going on. We're gonna get some Funkos in there. He has a small collection.
Yeah, of course, we're
So
definitely going to show that off as we do.
yeah, we're gonna definitely be like, hey man,
Pull them out now.
do it. So get ready, Paul. If you're still watching, get ready to have your Funkos at the ready, just to kind of quickly show them off. And yeah, look forward to that. That's tomorrow at 7 p.m. right here on the channel. Paul's Adventures, gonna be awesome. He just made a video today about his 1 month anniversary of living in Orlando after moving from Georgia. So it's funny, we did the opposite.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, definitely. And great channel, by the way. Paul's Adventures, great channel. So anyways, my rant is over. But yeah, Jurassic Park movie poster pop. Go check it out if you can find one. And if you're a fan, like Tony from Tony's Movies and More, pick it up because this thing is very unique. Very, very unique. I have this one, Dr. Ian.
Beetlejuice.
Do you have this guy?
I don't.
You don't have him yet?
No.
Oh, this Mufasa. But it's the spirit. Okay.
I guess it's supposed to represent him in the sky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
The Witch Doctor. I am looking for the Scooby-Doo character Werewolf.
Oh, he goes for a pretty penny last
Yeah.
I checked.
Yep. Hey, you have him, thanks to me. With the balloon.
That exact one?
Yeah. I got it for you.
Oh, I'm thinking of the one with him and his corgi.
Talking Dead, Chris Hardwick, got him. Call 1-855 Dead Live. Dwight. I wouldn't want Dwight. I was
kinda hate
never
him.
I was never into Dwight.
No, I kind of really hate him actually.
There we go. Panic. He's
Man.
still there.
Somebody really gave up like their entire Walking Dead collection.
Yeah. Like if that was a little bit of a better quality in terms of the damage, I would definitely pick up Herschel because Herschel's on my want list. Herschel, Maggie. I don't think they made a Beth. I don't know.
No. Good.
Okay. Next page. So this is about an hour after it drops. So
Yeah, I was gonna say it's still pretty good.
Yep. Michael Myers right there.
But still, I'd like to see their post on Instagram.
Yeah, we'll check that out.
Heroes that are super.
Yep. Coming to America. That's cool. I definitely want to check out that movie. That's a John Landis film with Eddie Murphy.
Eddie. Oh, I don't. I was doing that to the Pennywise.
You don't have him?
I do not have that.
Nope.
But I think I just have that version, but not bloody.
Yeah. That's all they did was they put the blood splatter.
Even so, I would still like that Tim Curry Pennywise.
Tim Curry, right?
My God, go down.
Oh, there he is. Tim Curry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the It franchise, but
literally the only thing about that movie that freaks me out is the opening where he's peering through the laundry that's drying outside. Yeah. That's the only thing that creeps me out about that movie.
Tim Curry actually just kind of freaks me out in the best way.
Look at this. Ugh.
Ugly.
Ugh.
Ugly.
Borderline doesn't even look like Iron Man.
No. It literally looks like a bootleg.
Yeah. Alrighty, 2 more pages.
All right.
All right. Kylo Ren.
Toothless. Love Toothless.
Love that Toothless. Love that Joker.
Love that Joker. Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Woozle.
Woozle.
What the woozle?
He's just a little guy.
Oh, they also there's a page I follow on Instagram that released first look at the new Mickey Mouse with the Hollywood Tower Hotel from Hollywood Studios.
That would make a good display piece somewhere around this place.
Yeah. So that's definitely a Disney pop. I'm definitely gonna try to get at some point because I love that ride, the Tower of Terror.
Yeah. Anything to do with the Twilight Zone.
This literally looks like the Chris Hardwick one, but just with a different head. He's in the exact same pose.
Toys R Us exclusive. Yeah, interesting.
Which is interesting because Thor Ragnarok is a pretty recent movie, and Toys R Us doesn't exist anymore, at least in the United States.
Yeah, well, Toys R Us exists like in Canada,
and now they're coming back to Macy's, I believe.
No way.
Yeah, like little small pop-up sections.
No way.
Michonne wearing that like real they really did get rid of their Walking Dead collection. In that awful like when they go to Alexandria and her and Rick wear the police outfits and they look like doofs. Like, come on, you're gonna look like this. I'm so happy that came and went pretty darn quick.
Yeah.
Injured Daryl from season 2 when he sees Merle. And last but not least, we got Mr. Jim Carrey right here from Dumb and Dumber. Hey, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
No.
That was it. Rick Flag and Wonder Woman.
Yo, the color of her skin is like quite literally orange.
Yeah, definitely an odd one. Look, like she has like a sunburn or something going on here. All right, so that is the pop drop or at least what's been left from the pop drop for August 5th. Yeah, nothing too crazy. What do we got here? Laren, still driving, but I pulled over. Wow, you actually pulled over for us. To say I was flattered and I really want to check out Society. And are you still doing the Criterion video? Yes, I am. Yes, sorry. It's just been hectic, but tomorrow I have a day off. So probably tomorrow I'm going to film it and attempt to film, edit, and upload all in the exact same time. So look forward to that coming.
To have a day off.
Coming soon. What are you talking about? I worked 10 days straight.
Okay.
I worked 10 days straight without a day off.
Okay,
so
but I also go to school.
I don't want to hear it. And that's coming to an end in 2 weeks.
Okay, but for like 2 weeks. And then I'm back up with 2 classes instead of 1.
Hey, you chose it. Oh, wow, that's really cool, man. Thank you for pulling over and commenting. Yeah, dude, check out Society. I don't know if you have to just buy it or if it's on, because I know Arrow has their own streaming service. I think it's called Arrow Player.
Well, that's the thing with Arrow. Like I just said the other day, it's like they really get like niche-y stuff to where you could find it nowhere.
Yeah.
Like unless you buy it on YouTube or Prime Video or whatever. But like their stuff is like literally nowhere.
Yeah.
So they make big cash money on that. Like at least HBO has like what 200 or something Criterions.
Yeah.
But Arrow, it's like, wow, we're really at the bottom of the barrel, huh? And that's not to say it's bad. It's just like stuff you never knew existed.
Yeah, a vast majority of Arrow stuff is definitely that B movie kind of under the radar stuff. Every once in a while, you'll get a Wild Things, which you can find pretty popularly. You can get American Werewolf in London is pretty popular. RoboCop, that's pretty popular. That's actually a cross because RoboCop is also a Criterion.
Dang, and I've never seen it.
So, yeah, maybe we'll watch RoboCop.
Oh, we're supposed to be watching the
double feature.
Double feature. Beware of the Blob.
Yeah, tonight we're going to be watching The Blob from 1958.
Yeah, that's like my recent hyperfixation, and I couldn't tell anybody why. It's not even this like it's particularly like a great movie.
Yeah.
It's like okay. It's like I like it, but it's not like the best thing like in cinema history.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of obsessed with it.
Oh, I mean, I'm excited. I like those midnight movie kind of things, sci-fi drive-in stuff.
Oh yeah, this is so like a drive-in movie.
Um, Also, there are a couple boxes that are going to fill out the last kind of haul video for Funko Pops. There's a couple boxes right in front of us that we making a video as well for that. So that'll be coming here on the channel as well. And then tomorrow we got Paul coming on the channel. Next week we're going to be back to Wednesday because we're both off on our Wednesday day again. So we'll be doing our typical pop drop, which seems to be working out better for people versus doing like a Friday kind of thing, just based off of viewership and everything. But you had to, you had to go with the flow here. I do have I wanted to throw this out to you here on the channel and then see if you want to do it with the recent announcement. And by that, I mean like the semi-official poster thing, collage trailer, if you even want to call it that. It was just their names and then like the title of the movie. With the recent announcement of Joker 2, Folie à Deux. I think that's how you say it, right? I was thinking that our next like live stream discussion we're also fans of could be on Joker 1. Because you and I both love that film. Right?
Yeah.
So
I was thinking, and I haven't even said this to you, but like something that we're like really passionate about, we could do like sort of what Tony did with his buddies and do like a watch along.
for what?
I don't know.
Oh, something?
Yeah, something.
Yeah, we'll definitely attempt to do a watch along. It's a little tricky doing something like that. One, in terms of scheduling, it's always tricky to make sure everyone's schedule is aligned. Two, if you're familiar with Tony and Dave and everybody involved in that community, you do know they're a little kind of wacky and wild. And I don't necessarily, not saying anything against you guys, love you guys to death. I don't necessarily know I want that being a part of this channel. You know what I mean?
If anything, I just meant us.
Oh, us. I thought you meant inviting people.
No.
Oh, okay. But still, I mean, if we were to do that and invite people beforehand, we would have to be like, look, you gotta kind of tame yourself tonight. You know what I mean? Because in those streams, nipples are shown and butts are shown, and like
somebody threw up,
and someone's throwing up in a toilet, and it's just like, for that channel it works. For this channel, it doesn't work. So if we were to ever do something like that, we would have to beforehand. We'd have to be like, hey, look, we're excited to have you on here. No cursing, no nipples, no throwing up, none of that stuff. Okay, cool. So, but yeah, we'll do a watch along as well. I mean, maybe we could do a watch along of Joker.
That's kind of why I said it.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a watch along of Joker. So, for that though, I would want to get maybe we just have to pull out the PS4 and bring it out here because I wouldn't want to stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stream there and attempt to do a live stream at the same time.
Right.
It would combust.
Oh yeah.
So I do have the Blu-ray. I have the Blu-ray, so we would just have to hook up the PS4 out here and watch along. Or if we don't do that, we'll just end up talking about. I just thought that would be a cool next one in that like series that we're gonna, I guess, try to do of just random movies that Haley and I both love and or really like and talk about them. And like Joker is back on the map. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the news of Folie à Deux.
Folie à Deux.
I don't know how you actually say it. That's how I'm going to say it. Folie à Deux.
Folie à Deux.
Yeah, there you go. Like a stupid American would say. Folie à Deux.
Yay, 10 points.
So yeah, look forward to that. That'll be coming soon. So hyped for Joker 2. I'm just going to call it Joker 2. Joker 2. I'm so hyped for. It's my most anticipated. It's not even coming out for almost 2 years. 2024, October 4th, 2024.
Yeah, we're not even at 2023 yet.
Yeah.
We're not even done with 2022.
Yeah, because we got all of 2023 and then so it's over 2 years away, Joker 2.
Yes, it is.
So but hopefully it's going to be worth it. I don't know. What do you think? Let us know down below in the comments if you're watching after the fact or if you're watching right now, let us know over here what you think of Joker 2 being announced cuz I'm hyped for it. Lady Gaga has some selling to do for me in terms of making me believe that she fits into this world.
Well, watch A Star Is Born.
Yeah, maybe we should watch A Star Is Born to see if she can really disappear, kind of thing.
Yeah. Honestly, voice crack. Honestly, because like her Lady Gaga persona was so flashy that when she's like a human, like normal, it's kind of like, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
You're just some Italian woman.
Well, see, the thing is, and I might have said it before, is Joaquin Phoenix is such a great actor because he disappears into his roles. So when you watch a Joaquin Phoenix movie, you're really not seeing the same Joaquin Phoenix from the other movies you've seen. So before Joker, I had seen him in Her, and I had seen him in a movie from Woody Allen called Irrational Man, and he looks different just between those two movies. And then you go to Joker, and he's disgustingly skinny, long hair. He's got the makeup on, right? He disappears into his roles. I don't think Lady Gaga, and I could be wrong, but I don't think Lady Gaga does that. I think she just looks like Lady Gaga. Like, is she going to lose weight for this? Gain weight for this? What's going to go on here? You know, she has 2 years to do it, right? Or just a little bit under because they had to film before. But you know, like how much? And is she Harley Quinn? Is she not Harley Quinn? I kind of hope they don't go with Harley Quinn. I kind of hope it's just
Somebody.
somebody. She's somebody. She's not Harley Quinn because really, he's not Joker.
Yeah.
Really, at the end of the day, it's alluded to that he's Joker, and he says like, you know, call me Joker, but a lot of people have been like, well, he's really not even the real Joker. You know what I mean? So
Because the real Joker got like in a vat of acid or something.
well, because comic books have existed for the Joker character, similar to Marvel, they have like 20,000 different stories. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
So
But I'm
there's
saying, like, isn't that like the canon?
that's the classic one, I think. That's the classic one. That's the one that Tim Burton adapted, where he fell into the vat of acid. But when you get to Heath Ledger's Joker, he doesn't fall into acid.
I don't know.
He just puts the scars on his face because he has a crappy childhood or something.
I don't
So
know. I just work here.
the Joker has so many different, and that's kind of the appeal of the character, from my understanding, as like a base level fan. He has so many potential origins. There is not a definitive origin,
I guess.
right?
I guess.
So some people, like apparently Laren over here, and we're gonna get going because Haley's checking out here. I hated the Joker movie. I've only seen it one time though.
Sorry, Laren, but you're wrong. I don't care that it's an opinion. You're wrong.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's definitely a divisive film. It's you either like it or hate it kind of thing, because it is very derivative of Martin Scorsese movies, and a lot of people didn't like that. They were like, "This is literally just Taxi Driver meets King of Comedy," and that's it. So I thought it was brilliant. Haley thought it was brilliant. But talking about the origin again, I like that the movie served as an origin for a potential Joker. Whether or not you view Arthur Fleck as the Joker, totally up to you. So I kind of hope with the Lady Gaga character, they also leave that ambiguous.
Like, I'll take like a Harley Quinn character, like how like Arthur Fleck is a Joker character.
Yeah.
But
don't call her Harley Quinn.
Don't even call her, what's her name? Like Harleen Quinzel?
Yeah.
No.
But some people would be like, but doesn't Arthur say, call me Joker? Yes, he does. But he doesn't say that as like, call me the Joker. Like, remember when Jack Nicholson does it? He's like, Jack is dead, my friend. You can call me Joker, right? That's that's his new name. In Joaquin Phoenix's film, he only says that because Robert De Niro.
Yeah, he's like, what are you?
No. Remember when he shows the audience the video of him failing at the comedy club? He's like, all right, and now we have this Joker coming up. Robert De Niro says we have this Joker. So he just adopts it. He just goes, hey, call me Joker. Right?
Yeah.
Because the whole plan is he's going to kill him. So, yeah. So anyways, we'll definitely be doing that because there's a lot to talk about when it comes to Joker and all the potential theories and whatnot, and the symbolism, and it's it's truly an incredible film.
Yeah, Laren, I think you need to rewatch it.
Yeah, maybe rewatch it. So maybe we will do a watch along. That way, that can kind of happen during the live stream. Laren can put it on again, and
this is his Joker arc.
Yeah, maybe you'll become a fan of the movie. And also, I was thinking in the back of my head, now that we're getting Joker 2, maybe we'll actually get Pops this time. Maybe we'll get Funko Pops, because yes, Joaquin Phoenix was very anti-sequel, the way he is very anti-merchandising, I believe. But he's doing the sequel. He got talked into doing the sequel when he stood his ground. He's like, I'm never going to do a sequel. Well, he's doing a sequel now. So maybe now they're going to be like, hey, you broke your rule on the sequel thing. Can we get the right to your likeness so we can make toys? So
that's kind of a stretch.
Yeah, I'm open to a musical sequel, but they still might be able to rip off Scorsese. You never know. Well, yeah, Scorsese did a musical. He what is it? New York, New York?
Like as in
like that Sinatra
Frank
song.
Sinatra.
Yeah. And believe it or not, guess who's in it? Robert De Niro. Yeah, it's called New York, New York, and I believe it's a musical. Let me just quickly confirm this. New York. In 1977. We'll share it here.
I can't read.
And it's got Robert De Niro and Liza Minnelli, who is Judy Garland's daughter, I believe.
Something like that.
And boom, right here. It's an American musical drama directed by Martin Scorsese. It's a musical tribute featuring new songs as well as jazz standards. And it has Liza Minnelli and Robert De Niro as a pair of musicians and lovers. Yep.
Wow.
So they could definitely rip off this Martin Scorsese movie if they wanted to.
That's probably exactly what they're going to do, actually.
Funny. Isn't that funny?
That's definitely what they're going to do.
Isn't that funny? So, so we think that the Joker sequel is going to be very jazzy related. Like,
yeah, of course.
That's going to be the music type jazz.
Yeah. What else would it be?
But I also, like I said in my post on Instagram, I don't think it's going to be singing, like, you know what I mean? Like Sweeney,
like Broadway,
like Sweeney Todd is like that, like the movie Sweeney Todd with Johnny Depp. I don't think it's going to be, because that movie is like 90% singing. I think it's going to be La La Land, where it's like every once in a while you have a musical number popping in, right?
Yeah.
That's what I think it's going to be. I'd rewatch it with you guys. Cool. Yep. All right. So we confirmed it here. We're going to do a watch along of Joker, to be determined. We'll figure that out. You own New York, New York, but you've never seen it. All righty, man. That is hilarious. Yeah. Yeah. We might have just discovered something here on this stream that we're saying ripping off, but they're going to pay homage to.
We figured it out.
To Martin Scorsese's New York, New York, since the first Joker's paying tribute to Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver and the King of Comedy.
Yeah, we figured it out.
I am so excited for the film. So, anyways, we're gonna hop off here. We got to head to the grocery store, get some groceries, get some coffee. We're decaffeinated, and we got to get recaffeinated. So, thank you for hanging out with us live, everybody that tuned in, Laren and Paul specifically. And if you're watching after the fact, thank you for checking us out, giving us a chance. It means a lot that you're giving us a chance here. And we will be
Tony.
Yeah, we didn't see Tony. Well, it's Friday night, so I have a feeling he might be at a movie or something. But Laren's always there for you. He could be anywhere. He could literally be
driving.
He could be driving. He could be at a funeral. He could be at someone's, marriage ceremony, whatever. Marriage ceremony, I call it. And he would watch us.
That's dedication.
He's the OG. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, and we will be back tomorrow. So less than 24 hours from now, we're going to be right back here, but with Paul from Paul's Adventures. So check it out. Thanks for the stream. Sorry, I was driving for a lot of it. See you tomorrow. Yeah, it's all right, dude. It's all right.
You didn't even have to show up, and yet you did.
Yeah.
So
you pulled through. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with us. And until we talk to you tomorrow, literally less than 24 hours from now, what do they have to do?
Well, last time I checked, because I do check, they have to keep being
fans of something.